The important thing is your life scenario. We always watch the life scenario lectures, right? But what does the life scenario lecture and what does the 8 steps to success emphasize? It emphasizes your personal desire. What is your dream? And how are you going to commit to accomplishing that dream? Those are the two things. And if you do not have a desire to succeed, nobody will ever be able to help you succeed. That's step 1, right? So, I've met thousands of people. People don't want to succeed. They say they do, but they don't, right? It's just like, oh, I'd love to go to Harvard. Yes, you would. But are you going to do the work necessary to get to Harvard? Right? And people don't. I'd love to go to Harvard. I didn't study though. So I didn't get in, right? I didn't even apply because I knew I would not get accepted. So the question is, your desire to succeed, how hungry are you? Right? That's question number 1. If that has been answered, then the rest doesn't matter. That's 100% guaranteed. Okay? So this doesn't make sense to a lot of people because they want to find an answer to try to persuade this person to work with them. Okay? But this person knows if you want them to work for you or if you want to work with them. And a lot of people's mindset is, I am not successful. They'll call their auntie, right? They're talking to their auntie, and they're like, the auntie asks, so how's business doing, Jew? Like, auntie, my business is not growing because of you. Right? They say, if you really love me and you want me to succeed, you will buy some Himalayan. They always blame their lack of success on the other individual, right? So I'm not able to grow because person A just doesn't understand. I'm not able to grow because this. So I understood that mindset, and I just went, and I just collected all my no's until I got a yes. And there's somebody, there. You know, they always say there's a person for everyone, right? Even if I'm an oddball, right? There's some, my significant other is somewhere, another oddball for me, right? But not everybody's gonna like me, right? Not everybody's gonna want to do ATOMY as the same concept. Everybody will be able to use the product. That's the only reason why ATOMY is sustainable. Everybody will be able to use the product because the product gives them value. But everybody will not do the business. It just won't work like that unless you change a circumstance for them. Okay? So now I'm going to go into the question. Okay? So when you meet a person and they reject you on the basis of their current circumstance. Okay? Let me say that again. When you meet a person and they reject you on your current circumstance. This is the same thing in life. Okay? Let's say I went up to a girl and asked her out. Right? Back in the day, I had glasses on and my hair down and all dorky. Okay? She will reject me, right? Because she doesn't like how I look now. Right? But let's say a few years later, I show up and look handsome like this, right? Then she can't reject me. Because I lost my glasses, did my hair, and I look better, right? So whatever it is, a circumstance has to change for that person for them to then change their decision. Okay? So how do you change that? Okay? How do you change that? First, this is the best way I was able to do it. I register them. They say they don't want to be registered, right? But I'm talking about close friends. So first, I called my close friends in the States, and I said, all right. So one of my friends' name's Cody. I said, Cody, shoot me your social security number and your address and your driver's license. He's like, what? Why? Do you trust me? He said, yes. Don't ask me then. So he sent me that information and I registered it. That was very easy, right? Because he trusts me, right? So how many people around you do you have that trust you? Get them registered first, okay? Or get their information, right? And then what I did was, I would then talk to them about the business. And they were never interested, right? I'm like, so, all right, I sent you the information. I called them like a week later. Like, so what'd you do with my info? Like, all right, I registered you in MLM. They're like, what? You did what? I registered you in MLM. I was like, they're like, what? Do you trust me? So I explain to them about the product, and then I tell them to do the business, but they don't do it. Okay, why? Because they don't know anything about it. So there are two people. Okay, one person, they use the product, see the value in it, and they want to share the value, so they start the business. Two, they try the product, but they still don't care, right? And they don't want to do the business. So this person's the tough one. Okay, this is the toughie. So I show them, all right, so why aren't you doing the business? They're like, oh, I'm too busy, oh, I'm too this, I'm too that. All right, so I show them their downline, right? And then I say, listen, there's two people registered under you, and then they're like, okay, they don't really care. And then I say, all right, just keep watching your ID. So a month later, I registered like 50 people under that, right? Who registered those 50 people? I did, because I desire success. I did, okay? And after I registered those individuals, I go back to him and I say, listen, look at all this PD coming up. All you have to do is match your right side, get some income. But, ooh, now you change your situation for them. So now they want to try to do the business. You will never be able to change that person by presenting the same thing to them. Never. So you must change something, okay? So let's say even though that happened, it didn't work, right? You keep talking to them, and then you start to show them success, right? You start to show them your commission. You start to show them the growth that the market is doing in this, and you present them with facts, right? And then as you do that, they will become more and more willing to listen to you, right? But they will never listen to you if you never present them with anything new. That is the mistake that almost everybody does. They just go back and go back and go back for the same thing. And of course nothing's going to change. Rather, they will be unfriendly towards you, right? So do not do that, okay? So for me, I knew I wanted to do ATOMY, right? Because so my story is a little bit different than yours, I guess. A lot of people. When I first saw CEO Park's VOD, I cried. I had tears running down my face. The first time I saw the VOD, right? Why? Because I've been looking for a business to be a part of, and I had this childhood of, my parents working hard and still not being able to succeed, and I wanted to become successful, but I was never able to find anything that I wanted to do because I didn't feel like those things would bring me success. But as soon as I saw ATOMY, I had tears of joy. I already knew I was going to be successful. As soon as I watched that video, I said my success is inevitable. Because if I sell high quality at low prices to consumers, I knew I would be able to create consumers. But that responsibility would be upon who? Me. Right? So even if the aunties didn't come out, it doesn't matter. The auntie will come out. You just don't know when. Right? So you do it until it happens. Right? You don't give up. Because, why? You promised yourself that you wouldn't. So I hope that answers your question. That's the best way to go about it. If you want to recruit somebody and add somebody and change their decision, their opinion, then you have to change the way that you present it to them.